What a brutal, unfeeling individual is Heidenreich.
He's a monster, JR. And that's what makes Heidenreich the success he is today. He's one of Smackdown's biggest stars.
One of their... He doesn't look too happy about it, but an elimination is an elimination.
I know why you don't like Carlito, JR. It's because he told you weren't cool, isn't it?
Quite frankly, I've never spoken to Carlito face-to-face, King. And judging by the way he treats people in the WWE, I'm not in any hurry to do so.
I feel like we shouldn't even be talking during this match, JR. We should just silently admire the masterpiece, like we were looking at a sculpture in a museum or something.
If you want to zip your lips for a few minutes, King, I won't complain. But don't expect me to show Chris Masters any more respect than he's shown to the WWE Super... He just got tossed out rather unceremoniously, in my opinion.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks. Doug Basham hasn't been with the WWE all that long, JR, but he really seems to know his stuff. I'm impressed.
Well, King, he's no stranger to the squared circle. I just wish he'd have picked up a little decency and sportsmanship along the way.
It looks like these superstars are looking for an opening.
And the first one to find one, a reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can...
Looks like his hopes of winning this one have been shattered, JR. I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was. When you think of he's a slippery devil.
These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR, but I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over any fans with that move, but I don't think that bothers him too much, quite frankly.
Talk about adding insult to injury, tossed out of the ring and the match.
So, King, any predictions about the outcome of this match?
Oh, no. Every time I make a guess as to who's going to win, I never hear the end of it from you.
Maybe that wouldn't happen if you got one right every now and then.
All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
Over the top rope and down to the floor. That's an elimination. He saw that one coming. I almost feel bad for Taz and Michael Cole. They never get to call matches as good as this.
SmackDown's had its fair share of exciting matchups, King, but I'm inclined to agree with you. There's nothing like watching the Raw superstars perform live.
And we're so lucky, JR. We get to see them every single week.
You're not going to get him with that one. It doesn't appear that Edge is getting much love from this crowd tonight, and who can blame them? They're certainly not getting much from Edge.
That's not... Oh, no! This is terrible! You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum!
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers. And there's the elimination.
His opponent telegraphed that one. He took a ride over the top rope, down to the floor, and out of this match. These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy...
If wishes were fishes, the world would be an ocean. But that's not the case now, is it?
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a terrific matchup.
Oh, come on, JR. You're just talking through your hat. Speaking of hats, when are you going to get rid of that silly thing anyway?
Right about the time you stop wearing that crown.
Watch out! He reversed it! These superstars are going to tear each other apart.
That's exactly what the fans paid to see, King, and they're not going to go home disappointed.
Well, there's one less superstar in this match now. So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
I don't think it's happened yet. My favorite part of the match will be when you quit yapping and let me enjoy it.
Now, JR, keep your words soft and sweet, or else you may have to eat them later.
I'll be honest with you, King. This is not the way I thought this match would go at all.
Me neither.
A textbook reversal there.
I think I see where this one's going, JR. I don't think we're very far from the end of the match.
I disagree entirely, King. I bet my Oklahoma Sooner ass that this one isn't even close to being over.
That's a pretty big bet, JR. Are you sure you're able to cover it? It's matches like this that make this the greatest job in the world, JR.
Absolutely, King. I wouldn't trade it for anything. He's not going to get caught with that one. His opponent has focused on that area all match.
Yeah, and now it's paying off.
You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment will these superstars be able to withstand tonight?
I don't know, JR, but I think they're pretty intent on finding out.
They certainly are. I don't know how it's going to end, but I can guarantee you they're going to leave it all in the ring. That's one fewer superstar in this match.
I wonder how far these superstars are willing to go to get the win here tonight.
As far as it takes, King. We've seen them put their bodies on the line time and time again. And I'm sure tonight will be no different.
been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway. That's it. He's out of the ring, and that means he's out of the match, too.
There's no room for error when you're on the top rope.
Boy, these superstars have impressed the heck out of me here tonight.
Same here, King. We expected a solid match. We're seeing a great one unfold. I'll tell you what, King, the WWE superstars are about the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport, period.
What do you mean just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you can see athletes of this caliber?
I was just going for a little humility there, King. I'm not surprised it was lost on you.
Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry to end this one, King. And I don't think the crowd wants it to end either.
Oh, boy. Here it comes. I feel so lucky that I'm actually getting to see these superstars wrestle each other.
Me too, King. This has the potential to become an instant classic. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring.
It's over. Chalk up another win for that man right there. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner of the 2006 Royal Rumble. He outlasted 29 other superstars to do it. And by God, he's going to get a title shot at WrestleMania 22. What a night for him.
What a night for Raw. We've got a new World Heavyweight Champion and a new #1 contender. I love the Royal Rumble, JR.